Well, the dog looks like she's relaxing already.
I got the sign up.
You got to sign up.
I got it's backed in. It's plugged in. We have power. I made it to the water supply and our water tank's filled.
So now what do we have to do?
Well, I figured I had to take a break, and consider my next move very carefully.
I
Because
understand.
this is our first time out this year.
This year. So let's go inside and show people around what they have to do to de-winterize. A lot of people talk about winterizing. Let's tell them what we have to do to de-winterize. Okay guys, so let's take a walk inside real quick and I'll show you what we do when we get our camper ready to go. First time out this year. All right, let's go on in here. Yeah, it's looks just like it did before, huh? So John's already started to clean up the kitchen a little bit.
Yeah, I got the water started. And the first thing that I did was down here, if you've got bypass valves, it's kind of hidden down there. But you want to make sure that whoever winterized your camper, turn the water back around so that it's flowing into your hot water tank. And our hot water tank is rinsed down. Well, actually, I had never had it in. It was bypassed. So we never had antifreeze in that. Today, I just turned that on, hit the electric heat. And that's all we have here this side. It's just the electric, but it's perfect because it's May. It's warm enough we get to test out the air conditioning, make sure that's okay. It's got a fan only setting so we can check out the fan. And lastly, it's cold at night just enough so we can make sure our propane furnace is in perfect working order before we head to our first long destination. So one of the funniest stories I heard about the people complaining about the water here at the campsite, they said this water here tastes just terrible, and it's pink. And I said, did you get rid of the antifreeze? And they go, antifreeze? I said, well, I had it winterized. They put antifreeze in the water. I said, yeah, it's pink, and you have to run water through it. And it doesn't take long, just a little bit, but you just make sure it's running clear. And they had brought that pink stuff all through their hot water system, and yeah, as you can see, ours is running clear. We got a little air in there right now, but so I usually start pulling water through from the tank to the outlet that is furthest away from my water tank, and then I'll go around to the outside shower, the inside shower, the inside vanities, and I'll make sure all of those are running clear too. It doesn't take long, only a couple minutes. Yeah, another fun fact that happened to me last year when I was out here, it was pouring down rain when I put my water in, and the rain quit. So I'm getting ready to get out, and I wonder why I'm still hearing water running like crazy, and I hadn't put the plug in my hot water tank. Yeah, sadness. So I had to go and fill it up again. And the other place that will get you is on your outside shower. So you want to make sure that the knobs are turned closed after you get the pink stuff out of your outside shower. Now, it's always best if you're trying out a new camper or when you first come out of winterization to have full hookups. But here we only have electric, which is cool. But if you're dry camping, your battery is absolutely critical. So I always put my battery on a trickle charger so it's tested good, and then I keep this and check it daily to make sure that I'm not going to have problems getting my slide back in. So it's real simple. All you have to do is put the red on the red, put the black on the black. Can you see that? Right there, the green light. It's on full. One thing that's important for your camping comfort is to make sure your camper is level. So it's very easy just to carry one of those little torpedo levels and just lay it on the frame. You can check the both sides to make sure that your camper is sitting pretty flat. And then get another one for your refrigerator. Some of the older campers, it's critical that that refrigerator inside is the most level spot, because on some older campers you can burn up that expensive appliance if your camper isn't level. Now, I do know that there's some newer ones that will run while you're going down the road. This camper is not one of those. So I make sure that that bubble is dead solid on center before we turn on that refrigerator. Tire pressure is important both for your tow vehicle and your camper. Our tires have a maximum cold PSI of 65, and my tow vehicle, my Silverado, has a max cold PSI of 44. And it says in the owner's manual that you want to have the minimum amount of tire pressure to carry the maximum amount of load. And I would just like to say to Chevy and the maker of this campers, what in the heck does that mean? I still am puzzled as to where I need to have it. A couple people said, if it says 65, just put it on 65. But when I come out from a car dealer that installs brand new tires, it is never set at the maximum setting on either my tow vehicle or my camper. So, being careful and not knowing if I can trust my $15 tire pressure gauge to be accurate, I'll set my 65 tire at 60, and I'll set my my Silverado at about 40 instead of 44. That way I'm close, but I'm not way up or way down. Let me know if that makes sense to you, or if you have got this real figured out. I'd really love to hear your comments about tire pressure. Of course, even though we're close at home, we don't want to have to be running back and forth to the camp store, although I love a great camp store. So we do try to pack everything that we think we're going to need. We start out, we get some butter. We stole the butter from the house. We got to make sure we've got the dog's food. Yes, we refrigerate it. And my eye drops. I have glaucoma, so I need these or I could go blind. Yeah, that's a thing. And yeah, water, a little bit of everything. You basically, when you're camping, if you think about it, you're going to still be wanting to live your life with all the convenience of what you are when you're at home. So bring the same stuff. Just raid your refrigerator. You don't have to buy all brand new. Just raid the refrigerator, then bring it back home with you.
And of course, the best part about camping, of course, is the food. So you got to make sure that you bring the things that you like. And surprisingly, today, the day that we're doing this video, is National Apple Pie Day.
That's my favorite pie.
However, we can't bake an apple pie. We can't bake an apple pie in the camper because it takes a lot of propane. But I found the next best thing. So you take 2 cans of apple pie filling and you open those bad boys up. Now, I've already got one in there, and I've got grandkids in the background, so forgive. You get your Dutch or your apple pie filling into your metal pan here. I just use a disposable pan. Okay. I put a little bit of Pam on the bottom of it. So you just put these out like this, just to cover the bottom. Okay? We're covering the bottom. Then you take, I got a spice cake. All right, pretty simple stuff. You just open up your spice cake. No mixing. That makes it awesome. No mixing. So you just open it up. And watch this. You sprinkle it across the top. So that the apples are covered. pretty much it. Now comes the secret ingredient, and that would be butter. So you take 1 stick of butter right out of your refrigerator and a knife. Okay, and then you just put butter on top. Just do that, and then stand back, Benny. Just put it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes at 350. And that's it.
Happy National Apple Pie Day. This is delicious.
And what good's camping if you can't go to the playground with your grandkids? Hi. So guys, we're really fortunate. We live about 15 minutes from Racetown Lake, which is a federal encampment run by the Army Corps of Engineers. It's a beautiful campground. Now, we started making our reservations back in January because in 2020 a whole lot of people bought campers.
It's tough even to get in if you're a local. It's tough
yeah,
to get
it
in.
is. So we started making our reservations early, but definitely go online, check out the different websites. You can go to Recreation.gov and find campgrounds all over the place. A couple other really good places to check out are goodsam.com and also KOA.com, and you can find campgrounds all over the nation. There's a couple of free apps out there that you can also download. We can probably leave a comment or two in the comments below in the description to let you know what those apps are. But definitely check those out, and like I said, it's best to start early to make your reservations. Yeah, here we are camping. This is great. So I'm excited for the weekend.
I am.
Well, when you watch this, the weekend will be over, but trust me when I tell you that it was probably great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And for even more fun, check out our other playlists at The Fun Chasers on YouTube. So till next time, enjoy the journey regardless of the destination. Be nice to your fellow travelers, and above all, have fun. Thanks. See you next time.